Hello everybody, welcome back. This is EonShiKeno. We're here on game number 2 between QIM SaSe. He's going to be our blue Protoss player up on the top right side of the map, and his opponent and the winner of last game will be LiquidHaypro, the red Zerg in the bottom left part of Zelnaga Caverns. So we had SaSe unfortunately losing last game, so he gets map pick. He picked Zelnaga Caverns. And I guess he's got something in store for it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have picked it. Kind of makes sense. So while we have both players do their openings here, let me just say I just got 2,000 subscribers on my YouTube page. I just want to thank everybody for subscribing and spreading the word of my channel. I mean, that's the only way you can really grow is if people go out there and spread it around and say, check out this, it's pretty awesome. I hope that's what's happening. Anyways, I just want to thank everybody for subscribing and watching and listening or whatever you do. I know some people actually just listen instead of watching. It's kind of weird, but you know, whatever. To each their own. But also, yeah, I'm just gonna have more SC2 content coming up at least until Christmas. I'm gonna go back home over holiday, so that'll probably be like 4 or 5 days where I'm at home, and actually I may be able to upload from home. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I might be able to sneak something out while I'm at home. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, we got game number 2 here. This is like I said in the first match, this is a game from MLG Orlando, and SaSe's down, so he's got to get a win here. Pool going to go down first. Got that pool hidden down here. There it is. And this drone was trying to sneak out. Is he going to get out? Oh, that's pretty close. I don't know if he's going to get that hatch down before the probe gets there. It's going to be pretty close. Is he going to get it? Oh, it doesn't have enough minerals. Oh, he's so close on those minerals. I think he was far enough away that he would have been able to land that hatch before the probe got there. Unfortunately, Haypro, he could lay it right now if he's paying attention. There he goes. SaSe not paying attention. He's going to not get that block enough. He was too busy trying to attack this drone or something up here in the front. Cybernex core at the front of the base. Second gas up and going. Haypro getting a good look at all this. Zelt now coming out. Nothing too crazy here from both players. Spawning pull up. Probably start researching getting some gas, more than likely. This is pretty, I think a pretty good map to go speedling on. There's just so many counterattack paths. I mean, you can see them coming, and it's just nice to have really fast circlings out on the map. So that gas, it looks like he might have taken that gas a little bit early. Maybe worried about a drone stealing the extractor, so he may have just... That's probably exactly what's going on here. He didn't put any more workers on it. Even pulled the guy off gas to go build up a pylon. So I think he just did it to steal it from Haypro, stealing it from him. So it's a steal to a counter steal. So I'm not sure if that's going to be completely involved in his upcoming strategy. He's going to throw down 2 more gateways. So very similar to the build we saw him do last game. Sentry's coming out. Last game he went for a very heavy warp gate centric army. You know, that allows him to stay low tech and just apply a lot of pressure to a Zerg player. But Haypro last game was kind of on the ball with it. He was kind of really heavy, had got that really quick macro hatch, just pumped out a lot of Zerglings and Roaches, and eventually got up to Infestors, and managed to take the win there. So he's going to try and sneak in. Yes, he is. That drone is going to try and get there. He's going to force field it. No, he's not going to force field it. And that drone is going to get in there and scout both of those gateways. I like that play there, just coming in with 2 Zerglings and getting that drone back in there. Scouting at the base. He knows, all right, 3 gateways coming up. It's going to be pretty hard to stop this as soon as that warp gate finishes. I don't know. There's really no point to overproduce Zerglings to try and take that out with 3 gateways. I think you should be able to deny it. Maybe if you would have got the Zerglings out a little bit sooner, right about now, hit with maybe 10 or 20, maybe you could have taken it out. I don't know. But now it's a little too late, so, but it's good to know there's no Void Rays coming out, no DTs, no Twilight Council, anything like that. So pretty standard opening here coming from a SaSe. So Haypro is on a smaller map, and once again, look at this. SaSe pushing out with just a probe, a Zealot, and a Sentry, and actually more Sentries on the way with those first 3 warp-ins, pushing out across the map, going to go through that pylon, probably way up here in the front of his opponent's base, maybe trying to freak him out a little bit. There he goes, right, once again, way up there in the front. And that kind of adds a little bit to the wall off here. Even another pylon. Maybe put it over here. Maybe add the... But he's going to have to back up speed. Just now finishing. Just in the nick of time. He's going to get us around. Nope. Force field. Nice. Force field right there. And, oh, he's going to get the queen. Oh, if he gets the queen, that's going to be very nice. And SaSe with a great position here. Such a quick timing attack. There are no spine crawlers in place, and HayPro's going to wish he had spine crawlers right now. He could force field that ramp, but really Zerglings versus Sentry Zealot isn't the best combination. He really needs to have roaches here or just an insane amount of Zerglings to get in here. Forced to pull drones, and it looks like he's going to be forced to, yeah, pulling drones. I don't know what that force field was for, but he's going to do it anyway. A Zergling still spreading out here. Coming out of the base, he's got 12 more on the way, 14 more on the way. Queen's coming down, even Overlord actually being misrallied. Going to lose that Overlord, unfortunately. Getting, actually not close to being supply blocked. He's going to lose that Queen. Still attacking with the drones. That Queen's going to die, and he's going to lose yet another Queen. These Zealots getting so many kills. 5 kills on that guy, actually, just the one guy with a lot of kills. More Zealots now being warped in at this front beachhead position. SaSe just going straight into the attack, and this was just so fast. I mean, HayPro was not ready for this, and SaSe doing some serious damage. Units lost type. Look at that, 60 versus 11. Totally favoring SaSe at this point. And this base, this expansion is almost completely going to be taken out here from HayPro. I mean, there's really not much he can do to save it. And once you're down a base, I mean, there's not much he can do. Counterattack, once again, trying to go up in here to the expansion, but I don't know what he's going to be able to accomplish with just 3 Zerglings. Going to kill 1 probe, actually. But nothing too crazy going on. Finally warping in a Stalker. Not too bad. And SaSe is looking really good here. Almost double the supply of HayPro. And look at this, a macro hatch back in the base. Maybe a little bit too late. And still mining gas. He's up to 300 gas. Probably should pull those guys off gas. Put him on minerals. There he goes. Now he's pulling them off gas. Smart move there finally. There's really no point to be mining gas once you're up around 300 in this situation. So SaSe cleaning up that expansion and defending his own up here. It's looking pretty good for SaSe at this point. I don't really know how he could lose the game, but anything's possible here. LiquidHaypro could maybe get an awesome surround. Those sentries do have enough for a couple more force fields. Going to push up the ramp, and he's just going to need a lot of Zerglings. He doesn't have that +1 finisher even started yet. And this is probably going to be the last attack, but a nice force field there is completely going to deny the chance to go for a big counter attack or a big flank there. A nice force field from SaSe saves him. That could have been enough to break this attack here with those extra Zerglings getting in from behind. But look at the SaSe playing it so slow and steady, warping in some more Zealot or Sentry, and he's going to take out yet another Overlord. And here we go, another final, looks like the final attack from HayPro, going to try and get on all those Zealots, but look at this nice positioning, look at this Sentry's not even getting touched, Zealots tanking all the damage, force fields in great position, and almost didn't lose anything. GG from HayPro. SaSe wins this game on Xel'Naga Caverns. We're going to be tied up at 1-1. Moving on into game number 3. SaSe opened up with a 3-gate here, but no, look at this great scouting here by HayPro. HayPro sees all of this and was completely aware of the 3-gate opening, but it didn't work out too well for him. SaSe just applied a lot of pressure going on into actually pretty much the early game. Without even flinching an eye, SaSe once again goes for the really quick pylon sentry zealot push right up in the front of his base, and at this point it was just up to HayPro to defend, but there was just way too much here from SaSe to deal with this. He didn't get any spine crawlers down, didn't get any roaches out, and just the unit composition wasn't good enough, and this really early attack from SaSe did some critical damage to HayPro, and I think the map played a big part in it just because of the close spawning positions of Xel'Naga, also knowing that there's only 2 spawning locations. So great play here from SaSe, really playing really smart here, and HayPro was just kind of left out in the wind there, couldn't really deal with this, and SaSe takes this game. So we're going to move on into game number 3 to determine the winner of this best of 3 series. Coming up next.